Jalen Milroe, of course, the backup now for the Seattle Seahawks, who face a 3rd and 4 here. Cooper Kupp in press coverage. Sam Darnold being chased out of the pocket. Had to fire that one away. A good stop for Pittsburgh. And here is Aaron Rodgers in the black and gold. His first pass as a Steeler going downfield and connecting immediately with his tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Inside of 2 minutes there in the second quarter. Muth is in motion here, and Rodgers will find his tight end across midfield with first down yardage. 2nd and 3. Patterson going to act as a receiver. Check down, though, going right back to the bell cow at tight end of undefeated teams. Will be taking place very shortly as Rodgers is dumped down to the backfield, taken down by Tyrese Knight. Seahawks showing blitz again here. 5 on the line, that's how many they bring. Here comes an extra blitzer off the edge, and it gets home. Been the best defense in the NFL on average. Time and time again. Here's a direct snap to Kenneth Walker. Seattle, though, looking to get across midfield for the first time today. Off the play action, left side pass going to JSN up the sideline. Yinzer Nation on their feet here for the home opener. It is 3rd and 20. Darnold running for his life, and he is sacked by Alex Highsmith. Should be an interesting change there. Loss of 1 for Patterson. Rodgers out of the backfield. Going to find DK Metcalf, his first catch today. See if they go right back to Jalen Warren here on a 3rd and 1. Freiermuth in motion. Hand off to Warren. Good blocking out in front. Josh Jobe, Rick Wool, and Devin Witherspoon at corner. And Kobe Bryant and Julian Love at safety. And there is a nice catch. Should be in field goal range at the bare minimum, though. Rodgers looking for more. Pocket collapsing, and he goes downfield. Finds Robert Woods inside the red zone. Seahawks trying to limit how much they give up here. Points are a rarity in week number 2. Rodgers will check this one down and move the chains again. Fullback in the game here as Rodgers off the play action. Going to fire back corner of the end zone. And DK Metcalf collects that one for the opening points in week 2. Just like last week, Pittsburgh waiting until the second quarter for either team to score. DK Metcalf with his first touchdown as a Steeler, needing about just 1.5 yards. Darnold from the pistol on a 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg, looking to fire this one deep downfield. How about a little underhand pitch to his tight end, Noah Fant? The creativity is endless. Doesn't matter how you get the first down. All about getting the first down. Kenneth Walker working towards another one. 2 in a row for Seattle. Trying to make another 3rd down stand here. On 3rd and 3 from the 39, Darnold being pressured, trying not to get sacked out of range again. He'll step up and take off, and he's got room to work with inside the red zone. Steelers looking to blitz 5 here. On 2nd and 10, and they will. It's a delayed blitzer, though. Picked up for the moment and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr., and Cooper Kupp makes the tackle. One other team in the red zone is forcing turnovers time and time again. JPJ basically had the ball thrown to him, and errant pass there from Sam Darnold. Kind of feed off of each other in some weird way. Rodgers now from under center on 2nd and 10. Going to pick out Darnell Washington this time, the backup tight end. Pittsburgh looking for their 5th 3rd down conversion of the afternoon, and they will find it again. For the 4th time, it's Freiermuth. A little bit too early, although Seattle didn't have quite a bad year last year as Rodgers steps up and right into a sack taken down by DeMarcus Lawrence. Throwaway sets up a 3rd and 14, though. Rodgers trying to pick somebody out across midfield. Instead, he is sacked again. Pittsburgh would like to see a little bit more of him. Limited in his carries last week. Rodgers here going to fire this one downfield, and a diving catch made by the tight end once more. And a remarkable catch keeps the drive moving for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Warren hits an open seam and finds his first down in a while. A light underneath of this Pittsburgh offense. Rodgers going to find Metcalf on the crosser, staying upright, and he is tucked away. Looking to pitch the first shutout of 2025. Handoff is to Warren up the middle, finds a tight window, and secures first down yardage. Cordell Patterson, though, in the game on 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to step up and do it himself with the dive. The 40-year-old man doing snow angels in the end zone. And who says the old fella does not have the gear still shifted? A little bit rusty, put some WD-40 on it. 3rd and short scenario for Seattle once again. Handoff is to Walker up the middle, moving defenders across midfield. Scoring 0 points. Walker again, though, with another breakaway handoff, and that's a gain of 8. JPJ on Cooper Kupp again. And so far, Porter has been winning that battle. This time, though, wide open, Noah Fant inside the red zone. Sam Darnold gets away with one there. Should have been his 2nd interception. Right back through the air, though. Showing no fear to the end zone. It is hauled in for the touchdown. And Seattle back within a score. And there is the rookie tight end, Elijah Arroyo, with his first catch and first touchdown at the same time. 2nd and 5, Aaron Rodgers right back to it. Through the air will find his target. Across the 40-yard line, again, it's Robert Woods. Massive play here, though, 3rd and 2. Seattle trying to get off the field with the stop. Rodgers going to pick out a wide-open Calvin Austin, though. 4th quarter is officially underway with the snap taken by Rodgers. 4-man rush, and again, finds DK Metcalf. Another check down, 1st down. Another extra big man out there. On 1st and 10, outside handoff is to Jalen Warren up the sideline into the red zone as well. Huge play here on 3rd and 10. Another chance for a Seattle stop. Quick passes out there and knocked away out of the hands of Metcalf. 32-yard chip shot here for Chris Boswell. One of the best in the business knocks it through. 3rd and a very short yard here for Seattle. Handoff is to Walker. Got a great seam up the middle. Breaks a tackle across the stripe. A huge carry on the cusp of field goal range. Would probably be a 4th down going scenario. Darnold, though, deep down the field on 3rd down, and a hospital ball delivered rather than attempt a 59-yarder. Seattle going to go on 4th and 5. Pocket collapsing. Darnold delivers complete this time to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Cooper Kupp once again in press coverage. Niners tried that a lot last week, and they paid the price. Darnold downfield delivers a low pass complete, though, at the midway point of the 4th quarter. Darnold and the Seahawks knocking on the doorstep of the end zone, and they will find it here. Jackson Smith-Njigba pulls us within 4. Lots of Buckeyes shining bright here in Pittsburgh. And here's another one. Hasn't seen the football too much today. Makes a huge play in the 4th quarter. Final 4 minutes of the 4th quarter. And a huge play on 3rd and 7. Rodgers looking to find his crosser, and he will do so again, pulling away from the tackles, Robert Woods. That is the 3rd penalty today on Pittsburgh, totaling 15 yards, all offensively as well. Rodgers, though, going to check this one down and move the chains regardless. 1st down here will win the ball game for Pittsburgh. And the handoff is to Jalen Warren up the middle, and he did not get there. On comes Chris Boswell for a 54-yard attempt. Looking to double the lead here for Pittsburgh. On the way, and no good. And what a turn in the tail this could be. Seattle taking over from the 44. Field goal to tie, touchdown to win, and Darnold seeking the victory. Terrible towels are waving. This place is rocking on a 3rd and 12 from the Pittsburgh 43. Screen pass is set up and caught by Kenneth Walker. Pulling away, and he will pick up 11. Jason Myers on for the game-tying 49-yard field goal. From the left hash on a bad day for kickers on both ends. It is up, and it is good. Rodgers and Darnold meeting at midfield. Toss is called here by Seattle. And the Steelers have won the toss, and they will receive the opening kickoff. Coming from upstairs. Pittsburgh getting overtime started. From their own 30-yard line, Aaron Rodgers back to it. Clutch QB down the field, delivers an early 1st down catch. Rodgers back under center. Off the play action here. Firing this one deep downfield, caught by DK Metcalf, the former Seahawk again. Seahawks force a 3rd down here. From the 31, up the middle, Jalen Warren cannot get there. No, he does this time. Gifted that 1st down yardage. 9.5-yard pickup. Rodgers back to it, down the middle, finds his target. Bad Freiermuth. Heels in the end zone. Needing a stop on 3rd and 1. Handoff is to Warren, and he flips it in the end zone. Look at the athleticism. Steelers score a touchdown, which means Sam Darnold has to respond with a TD of his own. Pocket collapsing, stepping right into open space, and Darnold flying down the sideline. Where are the defensive backs? All the way to the 40. That throwaway sets up a 3rd and 6. Once again, it is rocking in Pittsburgh. Darnold down the field, wide open, hauled in at the 19-yard line. MVS. Seattle threatening a tie game from the 10-yard line. Who will be the target? How about Kenneth Walker up the middle, flying near the end zone and down at the 1 from the half-yard line. Cooper Kupp in motion. Darnold again well protected, flushed out left, fires back to the end zone, and Noah Fant wide open. 1 point away from a tie game. Will they go for 2? Rodgers from the empty. 2:36 to go. Extra blitzer coming, wide open. Freiermuth up the sideline. Got a 1st down and plenty more. Rodgers over 300 passing. Rodgers going to try to get the snap off here. No 2-minute warning in overtime. Handoff is to Jalen Warren, breaking free into field goal range at the 40. 3rd and 2 from the 32. High snap and a handoff is to Patterson, and he will lose 3 yards that time. Missed the game sealer earlier. This one from 52 in overtime for the win in Pittsburgh. It's up, and it is good. And the Pittsburgh Steelers walk it off at home. And a win in week number 2. Huge victory over the Seattle Seahawks, 27-24. What a battle between Sam Darnold and Aaron Rodgers all the way to OT.